So here I come across one of my nukes that I put on top of a great big hive. I've separated the two boxes with a queen excluder, so the bigger unit can come up and merge with the smaller unit up top. And I'm just going to dig down into this top unit to see what kind of a brood nest they're sporting, and then I'm going to strip it off to take it to the next yard to fill in a dead spot. I kind of forgot this guy was here. Let's see how things are going. Eggs, larvae. So she's been accepted. I'm looking at 10 frames of bees up here, and they're filling it full of honey naturally, because a big unit like this, they'll naturally store the honey up top like this all the same, even if there's two queens. This queen's going to demand more space though, so she's going to push it to the edges, right? Beautiful. We have ourselves the old nest here. I don't know if you can see that. The old nest is here, and then she's expanded the new nest out. The old nest and the new nest is all the way out. There's 2 frames with brood on. Same here, here's the queen. These guys look really good. So I'm going to strip them off. Let's say there's, how far does it go? Here's a good sheet of brood. So I'd count these guys about 2 frames of brood, but there's about 5, this goes right full of larvae. Just because of the staging I put into this hive, there's about 5 frames filled with brood. Younger brood, not capped. I only count the capped brood. So there's about 2 frames of brood here. I am going to give them just a little boost to it. Okay, so these guys have 3 frames of brood. I'm going to strip them off this hive, so it's going to shock them just a little bit, because their whole house dynamics change. This is what the nest looks like now. I imagine there's like 4 or 5 frames of brood down here, according to what the top looks like. So once I take this off, they're going to lose their floor. So these guys will adjust a lot easier than these guys, because all of a sudden that big cluster like this all of a sudden is taken off. I'm going to put another box on top of these guys just because I anticipate they're pretty strong. I'll tip them back and take a look. These guys will be taken to the next yard. I do all my hive assessment from underneath. It's just what I do. I can tell so much about a colony by looking underneath of it. I can tell where the brood nest is. I can tell approximately how many brood frames are in here. I can tell the girth of the colony just by the way they build out in the bottom frames. If they're thinking about swarming, you know, they got the cups going on there. If they are swarming, they have larvae, so it turns into queen cells. These guys need another box. So that is awesome. What we did is we've taken strength from this, boosted up this colony, made this a viable colony. They're going to produce me a lot of money now. I'm going to put another box up on top and possibly skim another split off these guys. Here, just looking absolutely great. I'm looking at the top here because you know how I was saying the brood nest was like that, right? Well, I can see exactly what's going on in these brood frames because there was no ceiling here. The ceiling was up here, so the brood frame's extending right past between the two boxes. So I'm looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, these guys are big. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So these guys are strong enough now that they're going to build into a second and give me perhaps another nuke or split or something like that. So we can mark that one up as a success.